Well, throughout the country, the tone of regulating municipal solid waste is to minimize the amount of solid waste going to landfills.
What's interesting about this system, the Surain system, is the comprehensive nature of it. It has looked at compost as well as plastics, as well as ferrous and non-ferrous metals and paper, all in one integrated recycling system.
Using industrial-scale recycling technology, we can resolve the solid waste crisis. Today, a proven system exists which can reduce the pressure on landfills while still protecting our environment and the public health. This system has the capacity to recover large quantities of useful materials and recycle them into a variety of marketable products. American Recovery Corporation presents a solution to municipal solid waste management. In 1964, Surain Caccini, a well-established and highly experienced trash collection company, opened its first integrated resource recovery plant. The plant's innovative technology quickly demonstrated that recovery and recycling on an industrial scale were both possible and beneficial. Throughout the years, Surain Caccini has continued to improve its patented technology. Today, Surain facilities and engineering can be found around the world. Since the first plant opened in the early 1960s, Surain systems have processed over 15 million tons of municipal solid waste. American Recovery Corporation is now offering fourth-generation Surain recycling technology. Surain systems are compatible with other waste management systems, including curbside separation. Surain recycling plants are designed to meet the varied waste disposal requirements of U.S. and Canadian communities. The Surain system can recover plastics. It's geared to large-scale composting operations. The system can reclaim ferrous and non-ferrous metals. And it can retrieve substantial quantities of paper from the waste stream. Paul Rellis is a U.S. expert in recycling and environmentally sound municipal solid waste management. On this fact-finding trip, Mr. Rellis is evaluating Surain systems as a recycling alternative for possible applications in California.
They've been dealing with the kinds of problems we're just starting to deal with in the United States, and they've been struggling with questions and translating these struggles into practical engineering solutions. And I haven't seen a system that is as comprehensive as what I've seen here.
Accompanying Mr. Rellis on the fact-finding tour is Paul Davis, representing the U.S. Conference of Mayors National Resource Recovery Association. Mr. Davis is investigating the Surain process from a national perspective as a flexible solution to the varied waste management problems facing communities across North America.
And what I have seen of the Surain process is encouraging because, as you know, in the United States, we have defined an integrated waste management approach as the way we will attack the disposal problems that we are currently having. And part of that solution is the Surain material recovery process.
Source separation is the first tier of recycling, but in and of itself cannot be accounted to recover more than, say, 10% the waste stream. If we compare that to a goal of 25%, it indicates that we need another system to pull the remainder out. What will that system be? I think it will be the kind of systems that we're seeing here.
Each ARC plant is based on a modular design featuring separate recovery lines. Common to all plants is a Surain mechanical sorting module which incorporates proprietary bag opening technology. Inside a large trommel, paper and plastics are separated while heavier food remnants, glass and metals drop through a sieve. Next, the system uses an air classification system to separate individual waste fractions based on their differing physical characteristics. The lighter fraction is sent to a shredder, where the paper is separated from larger plastic fragments. Recovered scrap paper and cardboard are baled separately for resale to paper manufacturers, while reclaimed plastic continues along its own line for additional processing. In a separate area of the plant, the heavier waste fraction travels through an electromagnetic extraction system. There, ferrous metal is separated from aluminum. After sorting and baling, the recovered aluminum can be sold directly to smelters and container manufacturers. Organic materials, food and yard waste, can be channeled to a separate composting facility. Serene facilities also incorporate a sophisticated vacuum dust filtration and collection system to safeguard plant workers and the environment. This technology is part of Serene's comprehensive approach to health and environmental safety. Following the recovery process, the remaining fraction can be landfilled, used as fuel for mass burn, or further processed for use by facilities which burn refuse-derived fuel. Besides initial recovery lines, American Recovery Corporation also offers optional Serene reprocessing systems, which enhance the marketability of recovered materials. For example, recovered ferrous metals emerge from the system cleaned of contaminants. The Serene reprocessing system then forms the cleaned scrap into nuggets ready for sale. The recovery facility can sell the nuggets for use in products such as concrete reinforcing bars.
The Serene system has the ability to be able to match the markets with the type of waste being generated in that community. For example, if there is a market for plastics in that community, this system has that flexibility of being able to separate out the plastics.
The Serene system is particularly well suited to recover this valuable resource. After separation from the trash stream, plastic is washed and air-dried. A proprietary Serene reprocessing system can then transform the cleaned plastic into pellets, ready for sale to plastic manufacturers. These reprocessed plastic pellets are of such high quality that they can be used to make plastic bags and other valuable plastic products.
In my hometown of Santa Barbara, much of our waste is what we call yard waste. 40% or more is green plant material. It's not metal, it's not plastic, it's yard waste. So we need a system that will reduce the volume of that yard waste.
American Recovery Corporation offers such a system. In a separate facility, computerized Serene technology can turn the organic portion of the waste stream into marketable compost. The entire composting operation takes place within a specialized, self-contained plant separated from the main recovery building. The end product, which can be pelletized for improved storage and marketability, is completely odor-free. The recovery facility can sell the reprocessed compost for agricultural and landscape applications. Using proven industrial-scale technology, American Recovery Corporation can achieve volume waste reduction, returning useful materials to society in a cost-effective, efficient, and environmentally sound manner. As the municipal solid waste crisis continues to grow, we must find solutions that are going to work over the long term.
What is important now, and will be very important in the United States, are practical, long-term working systems where the engineering is meshed with the economics, and we can look to a system that we can use for 10 to 30 years.
What I have seen here is in this terrain process is they have a long operating history of being able to recover the materials and resell those materials and reinstate them into society.
American Recovery Corporation offers communities a total solution, including plant design, construction, and supervision. Let ARC end your community's solid waste management problem. At American Recovery Corporation, we know that trash is too valuable to bury and too important to forget.